You know, our family and friends, they love us so much, and I feel very blessed to have, you know, family like I do. And they like to bless us with a lot of things sometimes, and it's hard to communicate how, you know, hey, we're on this journey now where we're trying to have less stuff, and not everybody gets it. Hi friends. So 1 year ago, I hired a professional to come and help me declutter my home, and it was absolutely life-changing. I love it so much, and I'm here to give you the 1 year update to it. So I did give you a 9-month update a few months ago, and if you haven't seen that, you can tap this eye right here. And if you don't know what I'm talking about at all, and you didn't see any of my decluttering videos from last year, you can tap this eye right here to watch them all. Before I give an update on how I've been doing since hiring a professional organizer to help declutter my home, I'd like to thank Factor for sponsoring today's video. I absolutely love Factor. I've been using them for years, and basically what it is, it's these fresh, delicious meals delivered to your doorstep, and they're fresh and not frozen, and they just make life so much easier for us. Not only do they help me stay focused when it comes to eating ketogenically, but it also saves me so much time in the kitchen because the meal is just there and it's ready. All you have to do is pop a few holes in it, pop it in the microwave, and it's done. So maybe at the start of the new year, you want to start eating healthier or eating cleaner, and maybe you want to start eating at home more, or just save time in the kitchen. That is where Factor comes into play. It's just so easy to eat, and they're so delicious. Everybody thinks they're good. I even have my dad eating them. I give him some of the meals, and like I said, it just makes it quick and easy. This month even came with some wellness shots that my husband and I absolutely enjoyed. They were so good, so delicious, and it was just a really nice added touch. So if you're interested, head to factor75.com or click the link below and use the code GF50 to get 50% off your first Factor box and free wellness shots for life. 2 free wellness shots from 3 available flavors for every order while you are an active subscriber. And when I tell you guys, all of them were so good. We tried all 3 different flavors and they were delicious. Again, head to factor75.com or click the link below and use the code GF50 to get 50% off your first Factor box. Okay, let's get into the video. Quick background. Last year, I think we started in November of 2022. Wow. Is it really? Yeah, November of 2022 is the first time she came to kind of help me get situated. My girls were gonna be separating their rooms because they shared a room for so long since they were born, and we were gonna give them each their own room and then set up the guest room. And it was so overwhelmingly daunting. The idea of just getting all this stuff, moving all this stuff. There was just stuff everywhere. You could see in the footage, like my hallway was jam-packed because we had like the rooms painted and everything was in the center of the room. And I literally was on the verge of having a mental breakdown. I felt like I could not do anything. I couldn't film, I couldn't work. Because everything was in such a disarray. And at that point is when I said, you know what? I need a professional to come in and help. And honestly, it was the best money that I ever invested on myself and my family ever. It was so good to have someone here to kind of help you streamline, come up with the process, kind of teach you as you go. Especially somebody who has suffered from decision fatigue like I have for myself. I've been talking about it for years on my channel, like years. How I suffer from decision fatigue. I get tired because I make so many mundane decisions every single day, and it drains your brain of energy. You know, I just saw an Instagram reel. Oh no, wasn't it? Yeah, it was an Instagram reel about how on average every day we make 35,000 decisions every single day. And for some people, it's easy. For others, it's draining. And I was one of the ones that was really draining, especially if it's something that I didn't want to make the decision for, or I just didn't know what the right decision was. Like, should I keep this? Should I donate this? Should I throw this away? And if I keep it, where do I put it at? Like those, so like one decision turned into actually 5 decisions in itself. Like yes or no, and then you go this way. Yes or no, then you go this way. And like in my brain. So like I said, having someone come in to help me and my family, it was It was wonderful. So it's been 1 full year since she came, because not only did she help me do the upstairs, she helped me do like Zara's room, Ava's room, my 2 daughters, the guest room, the laundry room, and she did help me do my entire kitchen. And so the only thing that we didn't do was our master bedroom, my closet, and our basement. And so, well, we also did the living room, the formal living room also. So like that was just like, it's like the majority of my house. All the problem spaces that we had is what she did. So like I said, it's been a whole year since she's been, and honestly, I'm filming this video because, you know, the holidays just ended, and so we had an influx of stuff come in. Okay, because you'll see, like, a lot of the times, you know, our family and friends, they love us so much, and I feel very blessed to have, you know, family like I do, and they like to bless us with a lot of things sometimes, and it's hard to communicate how, you know, hey, we're on this journey now where we're trying to have less stuff, and not everybody gets it, you know, and so that's fine. You know, I'm not gonna like say no, we're not gonna exchange gifts, like, but I had to mentally prepare myself to say, okay, Gia, we're gonna have an influx of stuff, let's make some room, you know. So, but this year I didn't have time to do it before the holidays because I was just so busy with just getting ready for the holidays, getting ready to have company come and stay with us, just getting the Christmas gifts all together and stuff like that. I didn't have time to do it, but I am proud that I actually did. We did do it right immediately after Christmas, before the girls went back to school. And I noticed that Ava's room was really like starting to get a little bit cluttered, you know, and my baby girl, she's the out of the 2 of them, she's the one that really likes her stuff, you know. And so I have been really trying, and like I said in the last video, I don't influence them on what they want to keep and what they don't want to keep. And so I let them make the decision themselves without me saying, oh, are you sure? Oh, don't you want to keep that? Or, oh, you know, we just bought that, or we're wasting money. You know, it's hard. Don't get me wrong, it's hard, girl. And I've had a couple of slip-ups with it because I'm like, we just got that right at the start of school. Now you don't want to wear it anymore. It's like, I'm a middle mom now, if you guys didn't know. I'm gonna be doing a whole video on that because middle motherhood, y'all did not warn me. None of you out there, okay, who have tweens, entering the teen phase, warned me about middle motherhood at all. You hear always people talk about, oh, wait till they're teens, Girl, tweens? That's a whole other place, okay? And we'll do a whole other video about that, but leave a comment down below and let me know if you're interested in that. But anyway, so with Ava's room, I'm really proud. I actually did a whole video about us cleaning out her closet because her closet was getting just too jam-packed. And my baby still likes to play with toys. She's 9 and she still like wanted toys. We still do Santa and stuff like that. And so I just wanted to make sure that she had a clean space. We started 2024 with a clean space. Now, I must say, all the spaces have maintained great. Zara's room, excellent. The guest room, great. We're actually in the process of redecorating. I'm not gonna say remodeling because we're not doing anything major, but like we're painting the guest bathroom. We are painting the vanity, the cabinet in there. I got some new throwbacks, so we're like redecorating in there slowly but surely as like a kind of like a test, because there's so many other places in our home that we want to like kind of remodel and redecorate, and that's something that I'm not very good at. Like I just don't use that part of my brain. Like I can't see a piece or a color and have inspiration and put a whole room together. Like, you know how some people can do that, or they can go to like Home Goods and find a vase, and then that vase will be the inspiration for the whole room, and it looks great. I'm just not good at that. So we need to practice or either hire someone. I should probably hire someone to come in and kind of help us. But anyway, we're remodeling the guest room. That's doing great. Our bedroom, which I talked about a lot last year, about us remodeling our bedroom, getting a new bed. We did finally get a new bed. It took several months, but we did get a new bed last year. It's so beautiful. I love my bed so much. But we haven't painted, we haven't gotten the rest of the furniture in my bedroom because I do want to redo my closet. Like I want to have storage, more storage in my closet, I want to kind of use the IKEA pack system in my closet. and kind of redo that before we continue on with my bedroom. But we do definitely need to paint and all that in our bedroom. So that space is good. The kitchen is still great. I mean, the way we decluttered the kitchen last year and we got rid of so much stuff, now everything has a space. Instead of having like 5 junk drawers, I'm down to 2, which is good. And then instead of stuff just getting thrown in different random places, everything has a place, and that has been so helpful. I can't even tell you how helpful that's been, especially with me like just cooking and generally cooking and cleaning my kitchen every day. It's just been wonderful for everything to have a place. All my spices and cabinet and my spice cabinet, everything has a place in my spice cabinet. It's so nice because I know exactly, oh, I need smoked paprika. My smoked paprika is right at this specific place every single time, and it's chef's kiss. It's so good. The only other place, okay, that has struggled over the year is my formal dining room. She helped me declutter my formal dining room when she was here last year. I think earlier I said formal living. I meant to say formal dining. We don't have a formal living. What I'm sitting in now is my office. That would have technically been the formal living room, but my dining room's right across the hall here. And what I'm finding is because we don't ever sit in there for dinner, like we never sit in there for dinner. Even we had family over for Christmas Day, Christmas Eve, we never sit in there for dinner. And so I'm starting to think, well, should we even use it as a formal dining room? I mean, we do need a new dining room set. My kids pretty much use it the most, especially Ava. Like she'll just, like we'll do puzzles in there, she'll draw in there, they'll just sit in there and eat a snack and watch their iPad or something like that. But I'm noticing because we don't use the space, it's like we just throw stuff in there and ignore it. Throw stuff in there, ignore it. Just throw stuff in there and ignore it. So I feel like it's starting to get bad again, and I'm going to have to declutter it. And I will again. Just, you know, it's like one of those places where when you don't feel like trying to find a space for whatever it is, it just goes in there. So for instance, remember how in the last video I was like, the biggest thing I learned was you don't have to buy it just because it's on sale. And I held true to that maybe 80% of the time, girl. But then there was that small 20% where it got me, okay? And so where it got me was at Costco, they had some Samsonite luggage on sale, okay? It was really nice. They're a really expensive set of luggage. And I know the last time we flew, my husband, like his luggage got busted up. The wheels got busted up through transport on the plane or whatever. And I knew he needed a new set. And so I bought it. It wasn't something that we planned, or it wasn't something that I said, hey, Charles, you know, let's talk about getting a new luggage set. No, I just bought it because it was a great price for the Samsonite luggage, and I bought it. Guess what, girl? It's still sitting over there in the box. Because I just don't, like, we have to get rid of his other set first and find a place, like put it in where the old set is. We still have the old set. Why do we still have the old set? I don't know. You know what it is too, is when you have like a lot of stuff that like, cause it can't be donated. It's trash, right? It can't be donated. The wheels are busted. Then I feel guilty just throwing it away because I'm like, oh man, I should try to repurpose it. But then like, where am I gonna repurpose it at? Like where? In my house? Like I don't need it as a storage bin. And then something like that takes up so much space in your trash can that we wouldn't have any room for our trash. So like, what does it do? It just sits and collects dust. And now the new Samsonite luggage is still sitting in there because we don't have any place to put it. Okay, so that's what's happening here. And I am still, because we do want to finish our basement. We want to start cleaning that out. I've been talking about that for a couple of years now on this channel and on my other channel, Moms and Money. But our basement has a lot. Our basement still has a lot of stuff in it, and a lot of stuff that's just trash. Like we just need to throw it away. So, and I need to like maybe get a dumpster, rent a dumpster for a week. I had talked about that before. Renting a dumpster for a week, just taking a week and just getting all the stuff and throwing it away and having someone come and pick it up. Same with our garage. Part of our garage, jam-packed, okay? Our inside living space is good now. My office is good. This used to be a war zone too, but I did this myself last year. Our living spaces is good, but now that we want to start thinking about finishing our basement and finishing different rooms in our basement, we've got to clear the stuff out. I want to clear out that part of the garage, and to do that, it's like I said, it's a lot of big items. Some of it is trash. Some of it, like I have to go through, and it just takes a lot of mental energy. But you know what? Because it feels so good when you're done, I mean like euphoric kind of high when you're finished, it is worth the draining energy it takes to get there. Because it is so nice to have that. It's like almost like a sense of peace that you have. And for those who get it, you get it, because some people are just naturally organized. They're just naturally, you know, like to have everything has a place. That comes naturally to them. That does not come naturally to me. And so when I do get a sense of it, it feels so good that like I want to continue to strive to be that person, to strive to be the best version of myself, you know. And I know she lives inside of me or else I wouldn't be desiring it as much as I do, you know? So I am going to, like, those are the future plans for 2024 when it comes to decluttering. We have some big spaces to declutter. One being the garage, the other being the basement. My basement's pretty big, y'all. There's stuff in every room down there too. It's pretty big. It's like around 1,800 square feet down there. So it's like the same size as my main living floor. And so yeah, that's a daunting task. And if you guys are interested, I will take you with me. We can film it. Leave a comment down below and let me know. But that's where I'm at. Now, I know so many of you guys have started last year with me. I really want to know how you guys are doing, how you guys survived this year. How did your habits change? Because my habits definitely changed. It didn't change 100%, girl, because remember, I bought the luggage. Now, the old me last year with all the random deals I was seeing at Costco, Target, you know, and I still like a good shop with me, girl. I'll still take the camera in and we'll go and we'll look. But I really think there's an extra layer of thinking about, will I really need this? Where is it gonna go? What is it gonna replace before I purchase stuff now? You know, because when I see a deal, I sometimes just want to snatch it just because it's a deal. It feels good. It's like a hit of dopamine. You know, it feels good because you get a deal, you get this hit of dopamine, but then it just turns into junk. That's another reason why I really don't go to the Dollar Tree anymore, because I noticed that a lot of the stuff at the Dollar Tree would just turn into clutter for me, you know? So I try not to just casually go in there to go shopping that often. Don't get me wrong, I'll still stop in there, you know, a couple times a year, or only go in there to get a birthday card or a gift bag or something like that. Or I like to use their cotton pads for my face, something very, very specific I go in there for. But to go in there and just kind of roam the aisles, especially since they have that plus, the Dollar Tree Plus section. Same with Five Below. My kids love Five Below. Five Below will turn into a clutter palace. It's like a clutter palace. It's like walking in to a place that just supports clutter junk, because that's what a lot of the stuff is. So if it's not something specific like a phone case or charging cord, or, you know, I try not to go. My girls like to go, and I tell them if they get the stuff, guess what? It's got to stay in your room, and it's got to find a place in your room. Not just to buy it, just to buy it. You know, these little trinkets and stuff, these tchotchkes and stuff like that, it just turns into clutter. So that's another way that I curb that, is I just don't go to the places that I know will just turn into clutter for me. Like the Target dollar spot, I'll walk by it, but you know, the stuff, do I really need it? Where is it gonna go? Am I gonna use it? Do I really like it, or do I just like the price? You know, that's what I like to tell myself, and that's really helped me throughout this year. And so yeah, I wanna know, where are you guys at now in this year? Where are you guys at? What are your plans for 2024 when it comes to decluttering? I told you what mine are. I want to take you guys on this journey with me. I am going to be incorporating one of my favorite books. Hold on, is The 12-Week Year. I love this book. I have tried and failed a couple of times. I've tried with having success with it a couple of times. It just depends on what my mindset is like. But this is a great book, and I'm going to use this to incorporate how we're going to do all of the things that we need to do this year when it comes to my home, because that really helps me to plan out and kind of have a process for myself. And so that's what I'm going to do. If you haven't read this book, I highly recommend it. But yeah, that's where I'm at, you guys. Make sure to leave a comment down below and let me know where you're at in your journey. I would love to know. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.